Last December, the long-awaited sequel to Blumhouse's Five Nights at Freddy's finally hit theaters worldwide. And let me tell you, fans lost it. The film was a total box office success. And honestly, did anybody expect anything different? Fnaf 2 was always gonna rake in cash. Now, when the first movie dropped, I was not exactly kind to it. Yeah, go ahead. Stuff me into an animatronic suit, dump leftover pizza grease on me, and toss me into the scooping room, folks. I didn't like it. I gave the first film a very generous 5.5 out of 10. It wasn't awful, it was just painfully mediocre. So going into Fnaf 2, my expectations were on the floor, and somehow, against all odds, it actually surpassed them. It really seems like most of my issues with the first movie were improved this time around. But enough chit-chat, let's jump straight into the review. What? Right out of the gate, I felt like I finally understood what Blumhouse is aiming for with this franchise. And because of that, a lot of the creative choices in the sequel didn't bother me this time around. I've come to accept that these movies are almost a totally different beast from the games, which are also a massive convoluted mess, but we'll get to that later. Once you understand the direction they're going in, it all clicks. And that shift in perspective is a big reason why I walked away from this movie with a much better overall experience. First, let's talk about the film's scare factor. It completely outdid the first film by a long shot. Compared to the first film's almost non-existent jump scares, something you'd expect from a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the sequel actually delivers. And it's not just about cheap scares either. Fnaf 2 nails the tone and tension. This one was genuinely unsettling at times. Not to say there weren't cheap scares at all, in fact there were tons, but I think the film successfully captured a creepy atmosphere, which was more about being unsettling than outright scary. A perfect example of this is literally the first 6 minutes of the movie. Opening scene where Charlotte Emily gets attacked by William Afton, falls through the trap door, and then rises back onto the stage being carried by the marionette. Yeah, that was actually spooky. More importantly, it finally felt like Five Nights at Freddy's. Now keep in mind it's still a PG-13 movie, so don't go in expecting full-on gore, but it absolutely toes the line way closer than the first film ever dared to. Obviously, the sequel is heavily inspired by the video game of the same name, Fnaf 2, and we get to see the toy animatronics on the big screen for the first time, which is super exciting. This movie just looks fantastic. From the set design to the actual toy animatronics, it's pure eye candy. Jim Henson and the crew absolutely cooked. Just like the first film, the visuals are a huge win. But with an increased budget this time around, everything feels even more polished. Honestly, I haven't been disappointed in the visual department once. Okay, hold on. Alright, this isn't creepy. Hello? Anybody here? Boom.
I got you!
Very funny.
You should have seen your face!
You're a real piece of work, you know that? I was literally right in the middle of a video.
In the middle of a video? My ass. You're just upset that I got you good.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh, lighten up, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. This place is giving me the creeps.
Alright, pal. What was that? Toxic? Did you hear that?
Sock guy, knock it off. The pranks are over. Let's just go home.
No, Toxic. I'm serious. It's not
funny anymore. Stop.
Oh, it's not me. I swear.
Cut it out. So the story picks up 2 years after the first movie. Abby's dead, Abby's friendless, Mike is, well, Mike, and Vanessa is still traumatized. It's been a while since we last saw Freddy in the game. After killing William Afton, they pretty much just vanished. But as the horrific stories of what went down at the location in the 80s start resurfacing and becoming a local legend, the town does what any empathetic, right-minded group of people would do to honor such a tragedy. And they throw a fucking festival, baby! Woohoo! Yeah! Let's go to Fast Fest. Bring your kids. Fast Fest! Some kids died here. Let's throw a fucking party, baby. Woohoo! Cutting to the chase, Abby goes back to the pizzeria looking for the game. They're nowhere to be found. Instead, she takes home this creepy electronic toy called the Fast Talk, which eventually lures her back to the original restaurant. Once there, the marionette tricks Abby into freeing the animatronics so she can get revenge on every adult alive, because no one helped her when she died. Is that logic deeply flawed? Yes. Does the movie care? Not even a little. Something I come to realize with these movies is that the story doesn't actually have to be good for people to enjoy them. It's the cameos, the Easter eggs, all the callbacks that really grab fans. Now, to give Fnaf 2 some credit, the pacing is way better than the first movie. There's no dumb side plot that nobody cares about this time, which is a huge improvement. At this point, I learned to accept that the writing doesn't have to be solid to make a good Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But holy crap, this film is packed with Easter eggs. So many that you can miss them in a single blink. I didn't even spot Shadow Bonnie until my second watch. But then, there's this wild plot moment in a dream sequence. Vanessa sees Circus Baby, which immediately makes me ask, is she now the stand-in for Elizabeth Afton, William's actual daughter in the games? Does she have a sister? What the fuck does this mean? All we know for sure is that this confirms the existence of a sister location in the movie universe. And honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
That's an understatement. We haven't even begun to unpack what the hell is going on in this movie universe. I mean, the introduction of Michael Afton is nuts. Michael Schmidt and Michael Afton are supposed to be the same person in the games. So what the heck is Blumhouse planning?
Yeah, Sockeye, it's wild to see where this is all heading. And finally, we get 2 post-credit scenes. The first mirrors the Henry Emily speech from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, warning Mike that his daughter, the marionette, is coming for him. And Vanessa is now being controlled by the marionette. And I have no idea if they're setting up a Vanny-style situation next time. I really hope so.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Then we get a look at Springtrap being hauled out of the pizzeria for a FNAF-themed Halloween attraction, which is literally the plot of FNAF 3. I am insanely excited to see that adapted, especially with how many creative liberties they're taking. I genuinely have no idea what to expect, and that's perfect. And oh man, the movie ends with a massive reveal. Michael, William's son, has been pulling the strings to continue his father's murderous legacy. Abby gets straight up possessed by the marionette, which was genuinely terrifying, like holy shit. And then Freddy and the gang show up at the end and absolutely demolish the toy animatronics in a full Avengers Endgame level moment. My theater lost it.
Weren't we in the middle of something toxic?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Gotta find Toxic. Gotta find Ah! Got that fucking son! I can't think straight with that thing on! Okay, focus. Where's Toxic? Where's...
Okay, just stay calm. What the fuck? No! Like I said, this movie was made 100% for the fans. From the silly Freddy to Toy Bonnie being voiced by Mr. Game Theorist himself, MatPat. Wait, you didn't realize that was him either? You're not alone. A lot of people missed it. And honestly, he did a really good job.
Oh, and before we move on, Toy Freddy, same voice actor as Glamrock Freddy from Security Breach. That's Kellen Goff, baby.
And we are not skipping over this. They brought back the one, the only, the single most important character in all of Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Doug! Woohoo! Yeah! This movie is definitely an improvement. And while watching it and writing this, I realized something. Look, I kinda hate Five Nights at Freddy's when I'm forced to actually think about the story. I've always loved the idea of FNAF, a creepy haunted Chuck E. Cheese. That concept rules, and that's what hooked me in the first place. But let's be honest, Scott Cawthon is not exactly a master storyteller, and sometimes I'd rather just enjoy the franchise than entangle whatever lore pretzel we're on now. FNAF's plot has always been an absolute mess. And yeah, a lot of fans eat that up. For me though, Grinch. I'm perfectly fine enjoying the franchise from a casual, don't make me explain this perspective. Fnaf will always be nostalgic to me. It consumed an unhealthy amount of my childhood. I actually really enjoyed this movie. These films aren't groundbreaking cinematic masterpieces, but they are solid love letters to the franchise and the fans, and that's completely fine. Honestly, there's nothing some bucktooth movie critic or smug purple triangle-shaped YouTuber could say to take away what this franchise and these movies mean to the people they were literally made for. And so yeah, my rating for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie is a solid 7.8 out of 10 hearts. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I gotta find sock guy. Get off of me! Get off of me! Oh my god! No! Snap out of it! Snap out of it! Oh my god!
Oh god.
Of leaving my child behind. Now I suffer the curse and now I am blind. With all this anger, guilt and sadness coming to haunt me forever, I can't wait for the cliff at the end of the river.
Is this revenge that I'm seeking, or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my old paradox, I want to set myself free. Maybe I should chase and find before they'll try to stop it. It won't be long before I'll become a puppet. It's been so long since I last time seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. I wish I lived in the present with the gifts of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, my sweet baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I last time seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother.
Hey guys, Toxic Triforce here. A huge thank you to you, the viewer, for watching this video. It really means a lot. But I also want to thank two really cool folks. The first is Ruben, an incredibly talented animator who put his all into this video specifically to make sure that it was the highest quality possible. He's going to continue helping me make videos on this channel in the future, so make sure you go check his channel out. You can find a link to it in the description. He has a short animated film called Matthew and the Bully Go to Camp, which is coming out pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. Another person that I want to thank is Chad of Papertoons. Not only is he an amazing artist, but he's also an incredibly talented voice actor. He helps bring the character Sock Guy to life in ways I couldn't. So definitely go check out his channel as well. Go follow him on Twitter too. He posts a bunch of cool artwork all the time. If you like this video, make sure you give me a like and subscribe, because I want to continue pumping out more content just like this for you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!